In March 2018, Rwandan government signed a memorandum of understanding with the government of the United Arab Emirates to partner in different areas of cooperation. The agreement has seen 100 women tourism and hospitality professionals benefit from a 3-day training led by experts from the Emirates Academy of Hospitality Management. The training equipped participants with skills that are expected to be critical to the growth of the sector.
I got so much insight, and I learned new things regarding leadership, to be specific. Customer care, I got a deep understanding what customer care entails.
We have been learning about customer care. We used to receive the visitors, but we didn't receive them in a good way. So from this training, they teach us about how we can make a best welcoming visitors, how you can take care of them, and how you can exceed their expectations.
With such a diverse group of women that we've been working with over the last 3 days, we put together a training program that covered many areas of hospitality management. We started with the initial stages of looking at hospitality, defining luxury hospitality, some concepts and some theories around managing different departments in a hotel, such as front office, housekeeping. We moved on then to a lengthy program on customer service, communication, selling skills as well, and we rounded it up today with a talk on leadership and women in leadership.
Rwanda's government plans to double tourism revenues to $800 million by 2024 and went as far as to aspire to make the country a global tourism destination. Now, it believes that if empowered, women can be key drivers of this particular ambition.
One of the reasons why it's just women, it goes again to align with women empowerment agenda that this country has in particular. But specifically that we know that our statistics tells us that overall actually that the hospitality industry is not an industry that is yet that attractive for women. So it's in that sense to encourage participation in the hospitality and tourism industry that we actually emphasized on women only.
For women to grow in the sector, there is need to recognize their potential and give them opportunities. On the other hand, women need to embrace confidence, engage in leadership, and take up even more senior roles.
I think men still think we are weak. And I think we also have an issue of thinking that this is a competition, but it's not a competition. This is about doing something perfectly without leaving any gap and just expressing that passion that you have inside and putting it out.
Some of the things that could help support them in their daily roles and the variety of different organizations that they work in would be things like having access to consistent standards, having access to specific types of technologies, platforms that are relative to their industries, whether online travel agencies or hotels or restaurants, that would help them actually provide a superior customer service through things like the recording of guest profiles and preferences and being able to communicate that between the different departments.
In this training we had a slang, let me call it a slang, called women being in bracket. When a woman is in a bracket, is a slow woman, is a woman who has no confidence, who fears to come out of public, who fears to participate in the good positions that are out there, which are not written on to be for man or for a woman. So that fear, that being in a bracket, is what makes us stay behind, and we don't participate for those good positions in the industry. So after the training, we realized we can really come out of the bracket. We can do more. We can participate because they don't advertise that this is for a man, this is for a woman.
The first thing, of course, is training. We keep training, and there's also a lot of awareness campaigns. to actually attract women into this hospitality industry. But this is just the beginning, and there are going to be more and more activities curated for women and men to improve their skills, the hands-on skills for this industry.
The training is part of a cooperation agreement between the government of Rwanda and United Arab Emirates. Both nations also partner in trade and investment, as well as education.
Since we enjoy excellent relationship between UAE and Rwanda, we were looking at the areas that needs to be addressed that will benefit the Rwandan economy. And one of the areas that, of course, in cooperation with the relevant Rwandan authorities, we have identified together with them that tourism needs to be addressed. We need to design programs to suit the Rwandan people to help the tourism.
2024 is a year that Rwanda is set to achieve $800 million in tourism revenues, from half of that amount currently. How likely is the country to achieve this?
We've been growing for the past couple of years on an average of about 5 to 7%. So yes, we're on track, and there are a lot of things that we have put in place and we are going to put in place to ensure we achieve that. MICE is growing very, very in a very satisfactory satisfying trajectory, as well as leisure tourism. We're also embarking in position Rwanda as a film production destination. So all these things are indication that we are on a good path to achieve the 800 million by 2024.